Every pullback has been a great opportunity. Last year, the tariff-related drawdown was on April 7th, turned out to be one of the best entry points in the last 5 years for anyone buying stocks. There were so many stocks that made new all-time highs, but really explosive rallies. So I think this year, if what we think happens, it's going to be a great buying opportunity. 404 still look quite visible. The U.S. does have a favorable demographic tailwind that is in contrast to other countries where the prime age workforce has gone into deficit. In terms of inherited wealth, I think there's a lot more conversations about it that Gen Z and millennials and Gen Alpha, they are set to all inherit substantial sums of money over their lifetime. And it's strange because it does create disparity in wealth. There are going to be some very wealthy Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and millennials, while others are going to be, of course, living their life and accumulating their own personal wealth. And then with regard to AI, I would say that, evidence that we could be moving towards super intelligence is accelerating. And I think there's a lot more progress being made on robots and integration with robots. So those are all things that are going to favor the US. And then on blockchain, it's not just BlackRock and Robinhood anymore. Jamie Dimon has publicly stated that he thinks blockchain does fix a lot of problems for financial services. So I think the banking industry is starting to embrace the efficiency of blockchain. It's hard to say, and this is somewhat anecdotal, but our institutional clients aren't that bullishly positioned at the moment. And until we get to the point where both the public and institutions have positioned in a way that good news doesn't make the market go up, I think stocks still have upside. That's why the fact that stocks were good in the first week of January is a good omen, and it looks like we're going to finish the month positive. That suggests strength in the early part of the year. Margin debt is something we can watch, and we've been tracking it. NYSE margin debt is at an all-time high, but it's only risen 39% year over year. Usually for a local top for markets, you want to see that rise 60% year over year. So there's a chance for essentially leverage to accelerate, and then that marks a local top. Investors did a fire-ready aim. Whenever they saw the tariff conversations